Hello everyone, I am Fergie Fresh, and I will be doing my first Let's Play ever. And I'll be starting with The Binding of Isaac, because one of my favorite YouTubers, Northern Lion, actually plays this game a lot. And I picked it up because of him, and I started playing it myself. And it's a really fun game. It's fairly simple to, it's like chess. A minute to learn, a lifetime to master. I actually had some of the saved items and stats ups and challenges and all that fun stuff, but in the spirit of a Let's Play, I went ahead and grabbed a new copy of Spider Mod. I grabbed Spider Mod because it's slightly less glitchy than the Steam version of Wrath of the Lamb, and I think it's a little bit more conducive to doing a Let's Play because of that. Just to go ahead and show you, I'm not messing around here. 0 secrets, 0 deaths, 0 mom kills, 0 items, and I have none of the challenges completed anymore, and my collection's gone. And I even have only one character. So, for those of you who've played the game a little bit, you know who these characters are, you know how this works. For those of you who haven't, I will be your tour guide on the game that is The Binding of Isaac. I'm not going to be a very good tour guide, but, you know, we'll see how it works out. I'm pretty excited about this. I've never done anything like this before. I mean, for a while I did a small web series with a couple buddies of mine, but it never really panned out to much. And I don't think this is going to take off either, but it's going to be a fun way to fill some time during this week. My wife is out of town, and as it turns out, I get to play video games when she's gone. So we're going to go ahead and knock this out and see if I don't die in 10 minutes like the first 4 times I tried to film this episode. Starting off, basement. That's handy. And right into our boss room. We'll go ahead and go fight him. Duke of Flies, pretty easy fight, which means I'm invariably going to take some really dumb damage. He's actually one of the easiest bosses you can fight in the beginning levels of the game. All he does is lob flies at you and bounce around the screen. He's not that difficult, and he's got fairly low health. But also, I have terribly low damage right now because I'm just starting out. I didn't even go find my item room. But this also gives me a chance at a deal with the devil room, if I can kill him clean. I think I got the statistic off of Northern Lion, who got it off of BizSnap once. I have like a 130% chance or something of a deal with the devil if I go clean on the first floor. And if you start off in the boss room, or start off going to the boss room, it's significantly easier to go clean, but I don't know. I keep getting, as I get closer and closer to killing him, I get more and more worried around these flies, and the more nervous I get, the more prone I am to mistakes. This game is also a lot easier if you're not recording and trying to talk. I've never done this before, really, except for the attempts that I've made today to record this, and I've never really had such respect for the level of concentration it takes those guys who do really good Let's Plays. Alright, so we got Jesus Juice, which is range and tears up. It's not bad. I would have definitely preferred a health up on my first boss, but you get what you get in the RNGesus, as Northern Lion calls it, the random number generator that, you know, decides what goes where in this game. The levels are randomized. You never actually get the same level twice, theoretically. I mean, you get a lot of the same patterns, and eventually you'll learn the best ways to deal with the patterns. I have not. This is Shoop de Whoop. This lets me fire my laser, for lack of any better terminology. And great, glad I wasted the health to go in there and look at those bombs. If I did have the key, I wouldn't go into the shop because I only have 7 cents, which would only give me a chance at a discounted item. And we're going to fill our health back up and then go to basement 2. Maybe. Yep, basement 2. Alright, let's go into the mob trap room. Do I want to chance it? Sure. Kind of almost maybe worth it. In the beginning game, it's really handy to build up bombs because they come into play later as you start looking for secret levels. I don't bother looking for a secret level on the first floor because it's oddly located, and I've watched Northern Lion blow through an entire stockpile of bombs trying to find it, and it's just not worth it because it doesn't follow the standard location rules for a secret room. in the rest of the game. Okay, and I accidentally hit my space bar, so now you get to see what Shoop da Whoop looks like. Let's see if I can't go find my item room. Well, I have no keys, so it's not like it'll matter. And I'm getting really framey, courtesy of all the fire. There's my boss room. Probably going to take these into the arcade, these coins into the arcade, and try to get a key, so at least I can go find my item room. Come on, key. Nope. I don't want to waste too much time in here because I've watched Northernlion do it, and it gets pretty cumbersome watching someone gamble for 30 minutes or so. He's pretty good about not doing it, so I'm going to see if I can't emulate my favorite YouTuber and not do it. Oh, great. These are going to become immolated hoppers, and I'm going to take pretty severe damage off them. They all get a lot stronger when they're on fire, which is definitely not what I would like to have happen. Yeah, I'm going to die in like 6 whole seconds. There's 6 whole minutes. It's going to be wonderful. Hey, a heart. That's handy. And some change. I may go back to the arcade, maybe gamble for a heart or something. We'll see. I definitely don't want to go to the boss room this injured, not playing as terribly as I am. I never can remember what these syringes are good for. So let's roll the dice. Poison touch. It may be helpful later in the game, if I get later in the game, because of the whole recording thing's really messing up my chi here. But no, later in the game, Poison Touch actually can be handy if you have Polaroid Invincibility, which actually gives you a brief window of not getting hurt after you've been hurt, so you can actually apply the poison effect to any character you touch. That worked out really well. Handy. Alright, let's go fight our boss, see if we can get a health upgrade, and then maybe we'll go play that blood bank back there. Alright, Gemini, this should be pretty easy. He just kind of follows you. He's got some speed to him, but shouldn't be anything I can't deal with this early in the game. Yeah. Blar. Make noises. There we go. Alright. This guy gets a little bit faster, but he still follows the same basic routine. He's got a little bit more knockback to him than his big brother did, so I gotta make sure he's not hopping over rocks and flying in like that and almost hitting me. I could probably stand to drop a bomb and do a little bit of damage to him, but I don't really want to waste the bomb. Radioactive spider has appeared in the basement. Handy. Alright. Mom's coin purse. Let's see what we get here. Don't be a health down. Don't be a health down. Don't be a... Oh, tears down. Okay. And a bad trip. Wow, I am just 2 for 2 here. Bad gas. Well, at least I know my... Hey, bombs are key. Alright, I got my 5 keys now. That's a lot handier than 5 bombs. Because bombs are nice for trying to find secret rooms and the like, but they're not that great for much anything else. Whereas keys you can use to, you know, get into your item room, get into your shops, and you know, if you happen to make it that far into the final level, the chest, you can actually let's see, I don't have any use for the shop because I'm only at 5 coins, but I've got 2 possible locations for the secret room, which I wish I'd have thought of earlier. Let's see here. Maybe I'll get 10 cents. Maybe. Extra life, I'll take it. We'll check our fire here, see if I've got any coins. Maybe, you know, drop a dime and then go into the shop and grab, you know, blue candle or something. Of course not. Alright. Let's go see if I have, what, a half heart left in? Oh, no, I have a eternal heart left in there. Okay. Well, let's roll the dice and see if we can't get our money up. And maybe 12 cents. I don't want change, champ. I want life. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Well, so much for having any bombs in reserve. Ah, Fly Love. It's a handy item, but it usually means... Okay, I'm gonna say it usually means that the shell game guy was gonna go away soon. I don't want that to happen. I want to try and get another heart out of him. I know I said I wasn't gonna try and gamble that much, but with the chance here to get a health up out of this arcade, I would be remiss if I didn't at least give it a shot. Come on, heart. Alright. How many flies do you keep under these skulls, dude? Okay, there's a heart. Come on. Okay, 2 spirit hearts. It's kind of handy, but I wanted the red kind. There's another fly. I only got 5 cents left. Again, I'm not playing the blood bank to try and get money. I mean, money's handy, but it's secondary at this point to actually trying for a health upgrade. If you guys could see the my first attempt at a recording, you would know that I just passed my death mark at 10 minutes and 24 seconds. Alright, I'll take the change. If he does go away, I'll get Fly Love, which is kind of handy anyway, because Fly Love keeps the flies in game from attacking you. It doesn't do anything for spiders, which are kind of the other pain in the butt enemy who can skitter around really fast and hurt you while you're not paying attention. But flies are quite the nuisance. Like if I were to have Fly Love and Fight Duke of Flies, he would be like almost no threat to me, unless he were to bounce into me or something. Alright, I'm down to 0 cents, so either give me some change, or... okay. Dang it. I guess maybe I could... maybe? Alright, 2 cents. Come on, give me some hearts, man. I'm spending entirely too much time in here. I am really sorry. This is a bad way to start a series. Come on. I just want hearts, I don't want bombs. Okay, I'll take 3 bombs. That'll... okay. No change. I have an Eternal Heart. Let's go try one more play at you. Give me a heart or give me Fly Love. Come on. I will blow you up. I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation here. I will kill you. Alright, got a key in 2 cents. You see, this does not work like a poorly drawn Grand Theft Auto. You do not get all the money you put back. And that Eternal Heart's going to turn into a real heart, which is going to be helpful, which is kind of why I wasn't losing my mind about spending all that health there. Unfortunately, now I'm in the Catacombs, which is one of the more difficult variants of this level. Okay, there's my spiders, the second type of enemy who, you know, skitter around pretty quick. I don't want to grab the pills because Isaac will freeze up for a second, and I risk getting hit there. Friends till the end, alright. And bad trip. Now I'm not feeling too comfortable with my health where it is. I'm really hoping that I can find a health, at least a heart, not a health up, but a heart somewhere here soon. And I have no money, so it wouldn't make any sense to go to the... oh, you conga liners. Yeah, you can see the neutral flies when you blow up what they're happily circling around suddenly become angry at you. So, but when they put the poo in the center of the room, it's kind of hard to miss. I'm definitely not going to go see my boss quite yet because I am way too low on health for that kind of stuff. Oh, okay. This is where I die. And I didn't realize that my bad trip pill had turned into a full health pill. I am an idiot. Alright, try this room again. My 1-up mushroom came into effect there. There we go. Rusted key. Another Eternal Heart. And we'll have to remember where that is. That is the second secret room. You can tell because it is at the end of an arc instead of between two. Like, you saw me find a secret room earlier in the game by picking on a U portion. Something like right here. The second secret room actually has to be at the end of something, and it cannot be adjacent a second room. You have only one bomb point to get into those. Okay, these guys will hurt me, but I want to get away from them before I actually turn them into enemies. But I don't want them in the middle of the room. If I were to leave the room right now, they would just go completely away. Come on. There's my item room. These grandfather flies, they're usually not that dangerous, but when you're trying to duck a neutral fly, I'll show you real quick what I mean by if I leave the room and come back, that fly went away. And when they're in the neutral state, they can still hurt you if they touch you, which is why I'm trying to avoid them like the plague. It's really frustrating getting hit by something that doesn't even want to attack you. That is the epitome of stupidity. It literally means you've run into an enemy. Alright, we got Book of Shadows, which grants me a small invincibility period, which means if I happen to find a blood bank, I can play it a couple extra times and not actually lose my health for it. Oh no, I'm out of bombs. And Bombs or Key Pill was nice, but let's give this a shot, see if I can get a bomb out of it. I'm gambling entirely too much for this episode. More coinage. There's a heart. That's kind of handy. I should really just go fight the boss. I can hear all three of my viewers yelling right now. All right. Well, full health. I guess we'll go check on the boss real quick. See how he's doing. Do. Don't let me forget that Eternal Heart. Alright. See, this is where Fly Love would have come in handy. Or perhaps some bombs. I can't remember if dying with the 1-up mushroom counts against your deal with the devil chance. I'm pretty sure it does. Can't believe I got out of there uninjured, only to be greeted by a spider and walk right into that bomb, or that tier. Hey, got it. Unfortunately, I've lost the majority of my health. I got one grandfather fly, shouldn't be too hard, and that guy. And meat, which means tears up, HP up, and I believe a speed up? But I could be lying to you. I'm not entirely certain. Man, I really wish I'd have followed Northern Lion's advice and had a glass of water sitting beside me or something. And now, since I'm out of bombs, I cannot go get the Eternal Heart that I know is sitting there. So, there's got to be something I can do here, man. Maybe this fly. You're my chance, fly. Give me a coin, and then this machine, nope. Well, I could go check the... It's kind of a Hail Mary, but I can go check the shop and see if Greed is in there. And he'll definitely pay out with some change. And he's not in here. Maybe one of these fires has something in it. Come on, dime. Nothing. Alright. Well, that's kind of a bummer. What did I leave in... Oh, I left... Okay, yeah, I was trying to figure out what I left in the item room. Alright. A lot of catacombs, too. No deal with the devil, and no good items, really, as of yet. I guess the health ups are nice, considering I continuously get hit. But I would definitely like a damage up, because I'm still doing pretty much base damage as Isaac, and that's... You know, while he is the most well-rounded character, he's exactly that. He's well-rounded. He's not that strong. So, I'm gonna take some damage in this room, because I've got too many things trying to shoot at me. Hey, there's that Poison Touch coming into effect. I don't like getting hit, but when it means that they die because of it, it's kind of handy. These Greed Heads, if I actually had change, they'd be taking it from me. But since I don't have change, or, you know, money, they're not... Whoa, you just kind of phased through that rock there. Since I don't have change, there's my nickel. Alright, that would have been handy earlier. Since I don't have change, they weren't taking it from me, and this room is going to be quite the botheration, because these guys can move seamlessly through these webs, and I actually get slowed down quite a bit. There we go. My bad trip turned into a full health. Get a bomb. Maybe I can find my secret room now. Let's see if I can bomb into that cursed room. That'd be kind of handy. Well, I'm not going to be able to bomb into it because I don't have 2 bombs, but... Nope. Alright, let's go check out the cursed room, see what it gives me. Hopefully I can get something good out of here and not just, you know, bombs and flies. Okay, that's handy. Check these, and then I can grab the mark and get a damage upgrade, just like I was asking for. So it takes my health down a little bit, but I should be able to do some more good work with a damage upgrade than I would have been able to do even with more health. Yeah, there's some... I know the color of tears doesn't directly represent your damage, but man, it just feels good to see red tears, and especially one-shot spiders. That's nice. Alright, let's see if I can lob these all the way across at them. It looks like I can. It's going to make this room pretty easy. I've got my 8 keys. And Miter. That is going to generate more spirit hearts, I believe. But I'm not really sure. I don't really watch Northernlion for his technical skill. I mean, he's good. He's really good at Isaac. He's gotten all the way to Platinum God. But it's definitely the commentary that really sells me on him. He's just he's a funny creature. Let's get rid of these poison bomb flies. Hopefully before taking damage. Oh, I didn't know green could hurt green. I thought green flies couldn't kill other green flies. Like, I know these guys won't hurt each other if they bomb each other. See? Oh, make him blow this treasure chest up for me. Come on. Come on, bomb this chest out. Yeah, there we go. What, you suddenly found your button to shoot bombs? Hey, you know what? I'll take it. Bad gas. Glad I went to all that trouble. Okay, now our shop is definitely worth it. Hopefully I can get something I want, like, maybe... I don't know. Maybe I would like the compass or the map, or... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully the game knows what I want and it'll give it to me, because I don't yet. Which it'd be... That was dumb damage. Pretty low on health. Not a solid fan of that. Would like to find my shop. I've got a heart down here that I haven't picked up. Let's go grab that, since, you know, I'm a hair's breadth away from death. Full heart. Alright. I need to find my shop. The bare minimum, I can buy a spirit heart or something. There's the shop. Let's see if I can kill these conga liners without getting touched. Trying not to get hit by that neutral fly. You know, you watch guys like Northernlion and BizSnap play, and it's just... they make it look so easy. Then you're actually sitting behind the keyboard, and you realize that it's not. It's just not easy. It's very difficult to try and coordinate coherent thought and just not scream into the mic when you get hit, and then actually play the game and like think it through. I mean, I've made a bunch of mistakes that I would not have made if I was just playing instead of doing a Let's Play. Like, on one of the runs that I tried recording before this, I wasted a key on the shop without even having a cent to my name. So the map is going to give me pretty good view of every level I play. I was debating whether or not I wanted the bomb, but I can find a bomb. I would rather the map, because you can't just find a map laying around. Alright, let's go face the boss, I guess. Head all the way up here. And please be something easy, but it's catacombs, so it won't be. Yeah, this isn't going to be fun. And I have no bombs, and this is where you lose me. This is way easier if you can make her eat bombs. Because the only place you can attack her is on the tail. And also she drops the Northern Lion calls it the AIDS poop. But the AIDS poop regrows even after you blow it up, and it actually hurts you. So yeah, like that. Alright, well, I hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. A lot more than I thought I would. I'll try to release one of these at least every other day, depending on whether or not I can find time. Please, comment. Let me know what you want to see, what you don't want to see, what you liked, what you didn't like. I'm running on a fairly old laptop, an old Intel Core i3 processor with, onboard graphics, standard laptop fare. So there's not much that I can do. But if there's a game you'd like to see me Let's Play or something you'd like to suggest, if it's a game that I like, I'm not going to do a game that I've never seen before or that I'm, completely inept at. Probably never going to do Happy Wheels because I am absolutely terrible at Happy Wheels. But, I wouldn't be against doing a Let's Play of an old Sega Sonic the Hedgehog or something, or maybe an old Super Nintendo game. So let me know. My computer can definitely handle emulators. I'm not going to be able to play, Crysis 7 or anything like that, but I will definitely give it a shot, and, we can watch the frame rate skip. Heck, if the whole computer lags out hard enough, maybe Camtasia will lag out with it, and it'll almost look full frame when I when I put it on YouTube. It'll be the first time my computer ever runs a video game at native resolution full speed. But with that, I say goodbye, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.